And we are live. Good
Yay.
evening, our viewers. Good evening, ladies. Good evening, everybody. Good
Hi.
to have you all back in this evening Go Live session. It's actually evening on my side. Yeah, it's just a little past 8 at my hand. Nice seeing you, ladies, again. You're all welcome back from our global annual convention. It was indeed a very, very great event of business owners coming together, business owners that have been working online coming together to see themselves offline. It was indeed a phenomenal experience. You are all welcome back, ladies. And to our viewers that are joining us this evening, we are so excited, super excited to be here again to share another amazing nuggets that can help each and every one of you out there to kickstart your digital business journey. And this evening, we are having an amazing topic that we are going to be sharing to encourage someone out there that, having a plan B is no longer a luxury, but a necessity for every family out there. I have with me this evening these amazing ladies. They are all going to be sharing, one thing or the other that can help you to take that informed decision that you have been lagging, on for over the period. And we are going to start by introducing ourselves. I'm going to start with Annette, then to Hofa, to Queensta, to Hannah, and I'm going to introduce myself last before we dive into the session of this evening. Over to you, Annette.
Hello, everyone. Hello, ladies on this platform this evening. Thank you so much for that opportunity. I hope that everybody is doing well out there and welcome back because we are still here running an online business. So, for those people or for the new people on our platforms, my name is Annette and I'm here. I'm a mother, an online business owner. I'm a proud digital business owner and mentor who helps busy parents who work in demanding careers for them to be able to find that there's a better way out in the digital space. So if you haven't found that system yet that works for you even when you're sleeping, you're welcome here because that's what we do. We teach people on how they can find that supplemental of their income in the online space. So thank you so much.
Okay, over to you, Hofa.
Thank you again. Thank you for this opportunity. We are so happy to be back again after all we had enjoyed from our 51st anniversary. So, my name is Oliver. I'm originally from Kenya. I'm a nurse and I'm a proud digital business owner. I'm a mentor. I help people to learn the online business, which we talk about every day. If you are here for the first time, you are very much welcome. If you've been here with us and you missed us for a few weeks, we are back. So enjoy our topic today and get inspired.
Thank you, Hofa. Queensta, please go ahead.
Um, I'm so excited to be here this evening, and my name is Quinsta or Nakwati or SSB Digital. Can you believe we are 51 years already in this business? This shows that this business is a legitimate business. So I'm very excited that you sit with us to listen to all that we have to say. Hi.
Okay, thank you, Hannah.
Yes, hello, ladies. It's good to see you guys once again. It's been a long days, long weeks, long months, and we are so excited. Good to see you all once again. I know the summer has been busy because the kids are home, and guys, we are so excited to come your way once again. We are back. We were not missing. We were just working behind the scenes. By the way, my name is Akosia Brefi. I'm the lady behind Akosia Brefi Digital Business. I'm excited to be here. I know today is going to be exceptional because we are all here to guide you guys to follow our footsteps and share the knowledge that we have acquired in our business to you. So we are I'm grateful to be here to with you ladies tonight. So everybody's welcome. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, ladies, for the introduction. And my own name is Foluke Adebayo. I'm originally from Nigeria. I am an accountant. And on the side, as my plan B, I run this digital business. And it's been a great journey, a journey of so much things to learn, because over the period of time that I've started this business, it has been learning one thing or the other, and it has been so amazing. That's why we always come out here to share our story, to share our journey, just to encourage somebody out there. If you are out there and you think that working online, doing online business is a rocket science, I tell you it is not. Because we always say it that we have the guidelines, we have the blueprint. What you need is just the willingness to take that first step. And immediately after you taking that first step, everything begins to take, the right position. And for this evening, we are here again to talk about a topic: overcoming challenges in running an online business. So you are going to be hearing from each of these ladies here in this Go Live session. They are going to be talking to us about this topic, and to encourage somebody out there. Maybe you have been thinking that, oh, doing this thing is so difficult, it's not something you can do. I tell you, you can. Like I always say, if I can do it, if each and every one of us can do it, you also can do it. Not, I don't. I know we have nurses on this session this evening. Myself, my background is in the finance, and I find myself running a business online just because there is a system that has been put in place. There is a blueprint, a guideline that has been put in place that is helping anybody, irrespective of your background, to transition seamlessly into working in the online space. So on this topic, I'm going to be starting first with Olfa. Olfa, please talk to our audience about the topic that we have this evening. And after that, we'll be going with Queensta, Anna, uh, Annette, then I will wrap up. So over to you, Olfa.
Yes, thank you again for that opportunity. So for tonight, as you see, the topic is actually open. In any business, there's challenges, but once you start a business, you gotta look for the positive side of you. And you actually have, if you have your why you start a business, that challenge will be your stepping stone. So with our business, it's a global business, and we have different people from different background, different languages, because the business is global. The challenges some people overcome, me personally, me, with starting this online business, is to come on a camera. I know there's some people out there who are thinking like doing an online business, actually you have to come on a camera and show people like you are lead person. And with our business, you can decide not to come on a camera. But why we come on a camera, we just want to build the trust with our audience. We don't want to do the business behind the camera. There are so many things online. There's scammers, there's AI, there's all things you can imagine of. But to overcome the challenge of people not to doubt you as you, maybe you are not a human being, you are not, it's not a scam, is why people are not showing up their face, because they are talking about the real business. So coming here, talking on the camera with all this, it was a little bit challenging, but I had to overcome it, because I wanted to come and tell people like this business is real. It's lead, and it's being led by real people. All of us here, we're all mentors. We have helped the people to start this online business, as you guys hear from the beginning, from our introduction. We have been off from online for a few weeks, but we were not actually off. We were busy celebrating our 51st anniversary. You can imagine the business which has been there for 51 years. I know there's so many people out there who are still sitting on a fence. They are not sure what this business is really. They thought, maybe some of you are thinking the business just started a year ago. This year has been there. This business has been there for 51 years. That's why we have confidence. We are all confident coming out to talk about this business, because we know that we are not the first one to talk about this business. There have been people who have been there for years, all those years. we are here now because we have discovered that this one actually has already changed so many people's life. So I'm talking for those people who are out there sitting on a fence, being scared of if they can come, how they can learn this business. It's not, we come for me personally, I come online, I come to on a camera to talk to you guys that this business is real, is legit, and we are real people, real business owners learning this business. Coming here, we want to build the trust with you guys because our business is online. We don't have a shop to sit on and call people or wait for people to come and shop. We totally do our business online. And it's actually, we have so many resources which you can use for you if you are scared to come online and tell people like this business is working. You can actually do it, from anywhere, wherever you are. You can set up your computer, your phone, and you can actually come out and tell people you are doing this business. It's real because we have automation system part of it, which can learn the business while you are busy doing other things, busy with your children, busy with your family, busy with your full-time job, and learning this as a second job. I mean, a second part of it to give you a supplemental income. So if you are out there, don't look this and let it pass by you without just checking out. We have our website here, and we are all mentors. We have experience. We know how this business works, and we can mentor you as well to learn this business from anywhere, wherever you are. So, in any business, there are challenges. After challenges, you get to know what you want and you get to learn the system. The rest is history. Get in, check it out. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Hofa, for that insight. Yeah, a lot to talk about. Is it about the personal development? Somebody that cannot face camera. Hofa, I'm equally in your shoe. I remember the very first video that I did in this business. It took me like 3 or 4 days before I can post that video. My son said, Mommy, post this thing. No, people don't care about what you're doing. You are just there to do your business. But because of that fear of, oh, what will people say? What will this do? And that is one major thing that is limiting thousands of people out there. Fear of maybe I didn't do it well. Fear of I don't want to make mistake. And before you know it, they are there in that same position. But somebody that has taken, that courage to take a step further, to overcome their fear, they are already making it. So we are telling somebody out there, encouraging somebody out there, you don't need to figure it all out. We are all where you are at the moment. We all have that level of fear and challenges, thinking that, oh, this business, I cannot do it. I cannot do it. But when we came in, we see the supportive community. We see the system that is in place, that is automated, that is to do the bulk of the work for us. Then it becomes something that is easy for us to do. So that goes to someone out there. Thank you so much, Ofa, for sharing that. And how we'll be going to Queensta. Over to you, please.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Challenges in online business. We can put challenges in every aspect of our life. When we say challenging, like running a digital business, I'll put it in this way, it's not always easy. But the challenges you face are the one that build your strength, your skills, and your success. Because when you don't pass through a challenge, there is nothing that you are going to have a story to say about it. So when you have fear, let's say when we talk about fear and failure, like what Olifat said, when you are scared, and I always put it in this way, everything that you do is a new style. Whether it's wrong, whether it's right, it's your own
Mm.
style. You can change a bad style to be a good style. It's your style. I always tell people, like let's say when we started this digital business, you could see a lot of people having a different why. That is their why. You can never pick someone why to be your why, and that can never be your challenge because someone's why is perfect to what she is aligned to. Your why is perfect to what your life and whatever that you are posting on that's your business page or wherever that you are talking to people. They look at you, whatever that you are posting on. They look at you, whatever that you are saying. So these are some of the challenges that sometimes we face. Staying consistent. Yes, sometimes it's really difficult to stay consistent in this digital business. Like right now, look at summer. Our kids are off in school. A lot of activities are going on. And we just celebrated our 51 years anniversary. That some of us traveled to um
San
San Diego.
Antonio.
yeah,
We went to
celebrate
San
our
Diego.
yes, and we are still in the mood of celebration. And these are some of the challenges because when it gets over you, you'll be like, oh my God, this half of my business is already done because this business has been 51 years. I have nothing more to say because if I say something, this business is already in the system for 51 years. What else do you want me to say? You understand? And it sometimes pull you back because you are still in the excitement mood. So all this and all that I have to say is discipline and system keep you going. Create a simple routine, daily tasks, weekly goals, monthly review, small steps compound. Because sometimes you wake up in the morning. I always sometimes call Akosia and tell her I don't know what to post. It's like I've written all that I know in my head. You see, that is my challenge. That's why I went off for some time because I was resetting myself. I was trying to find myself. I was trying to find what am I going to post? What am I going to tell my target audience that followed me there when I never went off? But sometimes that is life. It doesn't mean when you are off, you are not thinking. You are resetting. You are trying to redefine yourself. You are trying to find what is my purpose in this business? What is my, did I just pay the 149 just to join because people are online? Or I just joined the business because I'm a stay-home mom. I have nothing to do. I just paid the 149 to just join a business. No, I have a purpose in this business. So when I feel like I'm down, I feel like I have nothing to say to my fellow audience, the best solution for me is go mute, sit down, talk to my maker, try to find out what am I supposed to bring out there. And you yourself, you see that when you come back strong, you come back healthy, you come back with a vim, not getting what you want to get at that moment. But when the time comes, you could see that you'll be flying higher. You understand? So sometimes we don't just look that maybe Akosia is constantly posting on their page. So I need to post something that is not even making sense to me because I've seen Olifat post it, because I've seen Annette post it. So I also have to post. No, I need to post something that I myself, when I take it, I understand that my other audience are also understanding what I'm saying. You understand? Sometimes going mute, I'm telling you, it refresh your mind. You see, you said I'm looking fresh. Yeah, I went to think. I was thinking, Akosia is my, but I always call her. I was like, Akosia, I'm not saying you what is happening. I'm still resetting because I don't understand. It's my challenge. That is life. Let's say you have a shop. I'll put it this way: you have a shop in maybe Africa, Ghana, or here in the United States, or wherever the country that you are. If people don't come in to purchase, do you always go there to open? Yes, you'll be consistent, but sometimes you yourself that you are consistent in the shop, you all yourself, the human being is not there. It's just the spirit that is working because you are thinking. You understand? So sometimes I think these are our challenges. And it also helps us to sometimes come, like I'll say, we come with full vim to conquer whatever we want to conquer. Yeah, like coming live is also sometimes our challenges because I'm a shy person. I'm a person who is really, really shy on camera. Even talking to people, I start to sweat on my hands. And
Mm.
sometimes I could see that I'm shaking. But you see, this business has opened, has given me a broad that I sometimes take a camera just to talk. And sometimes I feel like what I'm saying is not making sense. But later in life, when you sit down, when you go back to listening to your video, it makes sense. To you, it makes sense. Then you are okay. But sometimes we are scared of what people will write in our comment section. Or sometimes we feel like this video that we did, we never got any likes. Don't mind. You didn't get a like, you had a view. Nobody comments on that session. Someone saw it. You'll be shocked that maybe you are not going to get any person to contact you to ask you anything about the business right now. But someone out there, you are changing someone's life. You are changing someone's story. Not the person joining the business, but the changing the person, how the person maybe relate to other people because of your story. RY is strong. I always say that my RY is stronger than you even joining the business. Because when you open your mouth and you tell people your reason why you started this business, you'll be shocked the amount of people that you pull to yourself. And all of us in this world are too. My why, someone is also suffering with that same why. Akosia why is someone also breakthrough why. What I'm praying for is different from what Akosia is praying for, but we are all in the same business. So all that I have to say is we need to focus, be consistent, and always have a smart move. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much for sharing. I can see you are sharing that from, the in-depth from within of you, from
Yes,
personal experience. Yeah, I can feel that. And I love the part that you said, the fact that you are doing something, posting your page, nobody is commenting, does not mean somebody is not seeing it. That I experience a lot. At
yes,
times I will wonder, is this my page public? I've told Annette that thing before.
yeah.
You can be the witness. I said, is this my page
Yeah,
public?
I sometimes check whether it's on mute.
But one thing I know, just to buttress what you actually said, many a times those that are seeing that thing that you are posting, those that are serious that thing actually resonates with, they will not talk in your comment section. I've had cases where people will do screenshots of my posts, where
Yes,
they will send me the link and use it to say, tell me more.
yes,
That is to tell you that no matter how you feel, you want to get discouraged or something, is resonating with somebody. And like you rightly said, your why is somebody's why. And when that post, that effort, that whatever you put out there, meet somebody that your why, is exactly as theirs, you see them sliding into your DM. They don't have anything, they don't necessarily have to make noise in your comment section. Coming into your DM to say, oh, this that you just said, it's like you are talking to me. Can I know more? And that is why consistency is very key. Whether the result is looking like it or not, just keep going, be consistent, and we'll all get it. Thank you so much for sharing that. And I'm going to go to Hannah right away. Over
All
to you.
right. Okay. That has been so excited. I'm enjoying the conversation so far. And thank you, ladies. And everything makes sense. And I can relate. So I'll quickly just start from where Queen Star stopped. Um when you were saying sometimes you post things and you wonder are people seeing it, let me just share 1 second experience that yesterday I saw on my page. You see, I posted something and I think the likes were 4 or something, so or maybe let's say 10. Then I went to my dashboard. You see, that's where I got to know that, oh, so people are really watching, right? I went to dashboard. I was just sitting down there glancing through my page, went to my dashboard, and I saw that my photos was viewed by 565 people, but I had 10 likes.
yeah,
Mhm.
So I'll encourage every individual digital online business owner out there that if you see your page that maybe you have 2 likes, whatever, I'll urge you that never be discouraged. Always go to your dashboard, check there and see the things that is giving you more engagement,
yeah,
more views, and likes. That's where yesterday that I got to know that on my page I get more people view my pictures more than my reels. People view my pictures more than my videos. And I
yes,
said, oh, so it means people are watching. But anyway, I got 10 likes. That being said, that being said, I have 3 points that I want to share with you. I'll be very quick. My first point is manage your time and energy intentionally. Second, focus on building genuine connections. And last, embrace continuous learning and adaptation. Let me just talk about the manage your time and energy intentionally. As Nas said, some it can be overwhelming. Let's not fake it or lie. It is overwhelming sometimes, but that is where you have to be very intentional. When I say intentional, what do you mean? What do I mean? Doing content and marketing is not easy. That is why it is very, very important for us to use the online tools. And we are so thankful that our system is automated. So sometimes we can even schedule our content ahead of time so that we will not be very, very overwhelmed with certain things. Also, delegate tasks. If I say delegate tasks, what do I mean? Sometimes at your leisure time, because we are all busy moms, wives, professionals, and stuff out there. So sometimes, what do I do? Sometimes at my leisure time, I just create all my content. Maybe if I have to do videos, I do it so that I don't get overwhelmed the next day. I create, maybe I do my flyers and all those things maybe for a week so that it will minimize my overwhelmness, because I have to be very intentional and I have to also optimize my energy and I have to take care of my mental health as well. So it's very, very important as business owners. We have to manage our time and manage our energy and mental health intentionally, because, as we are saying, this online space can be overwhelming and we are not alone in the business. Let me now come to my second point by focusing on building genuine connections. As Na said, it's not that, oh, maybe Annette is posting, so I need to post. Sometimes you need to take a break and reset your mindset, your thoughts, your everything. I think it brings quality results. Sometimes I went mute over, I think, over 3 weeks because I was working on my art. I asked myself, is my art producing? No, I was overwhelmed. I was frustrated. But that doesn't mean that because I am overwhelmed and frustrated, oh, like everything is coming to an end. Sometimes you need to sit back, reset, go through your things and see where it's wrong. When I just had the opportunity to sit back, glance through my ads, my page, and everything, I saw so many mistakes. That is where it comes that don't copy what people are doing. Be you, be authentic, build your own connections. You can pick ideas from people, but have your own genuine style. Have your brand, because as Nas said, and my other sister said, your journey is not somebody's journey. Our journey are different.
Yeah.
So I always try to focus on my brand, focus on my connection. What am I giving to my audience?
Yeah.
So these are some of the things that you don't just look at what people are doing. And it's in our business, we are so lucky that the training is so robust that you will learn a lot. Not to come to talk about masterminds alone. We've learned a lot on masterminds. So after masterminds, you have to sit down, you have to glance through your notes and pick all the points that you think that it can help your brand to focus, so that like what I'm trying to say, that so that you connect with your audience. Because online, in this online space, if you have a very genuine page connecting with your audience, I think it all boils back to somebody have to believe you. Somebody has to believe that this page is very authentic. So I'll urge everybody that, and I'll encourage people who are listening to me, that we shouldn't copy what others are doing. We can pick ideas, but make it your own. And you don't have to rush to, oh, everybody is posting, so I have to post. No, do what works for you. Do what works for you. And I'm coming to talk about the embrace continuous learning in the online space. As we all know, AI has come to stay, right? And this our business too. We work in hand with AI, right? Because you can use the AI tools, you can leverage the online space with AI tools. That's what I'm trying to say. And I have also come to realize that you don't have to stop learning. You have to follow like people who knows way more than you, so that you can learn from them. We have very good content creators out there. When you go to Instagram, TikTok, and follow people, so that you can learn from some of the things that they are doing that is working for them. Then you have to leverage it on your own. And also, if you're a business owner and you're not open to changes, I don't think that your business too can grow. So it is good that we have to always stay updated. We have to take short courses, and as I said, our training sites always give us that. We always have masterminds, webinars, that we have amazing people that comes to teach us, like give out all the tips about online space. Because right now, if you don't really pay attention on the online space and learn certain tools, especially this AI chat GPT, and I just even found out that we have different kinds of chat GPT that can do so many things for you. But I think sometimes we just limit ourselves to maybe two apps or whatever. Just we should explore different kinds of avenues and see how best we can leverage all those online space to help our pages grow. And lastly, I also want to share that what I have some of my challenges is that if like, as I'm saying, let me talk about my ads, because we all do run ads. I think my biggest challenge is when I am putting in the work and I'm not seeing results, right? Sometimes you get discouraged. Sometimes you ask yourself, is this really working? Right? And it's okay to ask all those questions, but at the end of the day, what always comes to my mind is that I know my why. I know why I'm running this business. I know why I am here. And if you don't fail, you don't even see the success. Sometimes you have to fall, then you rise up. And if you rise up, what do you learn? You learn from the fall that you fell, right? So it's okay if things are not going right this time. Maybe you are a beginner, or you are planning to start something, or you are already in it and you're not seeing results. You are discouraged, you are depressed, like all hope is lost. I'm here to encourage you that it's okay. You are not alone. All of us are in the same space, but always look ahead. Don't let your maybe if you are miserable right now, don't let it limit you. Learn from it. Sometimes, as Na said, take a pause and come back, and always be open for new ideas, be open for changes, be open for constructive criticism. Learn from your peers, right? Call people. Hey, Folunke, this is what I'm doing, what do you think about it? Maybe for all you know, that one phone call, she may say one thing that can change your entire life. So it's good to share ideas, make friends within, as we are all here learning from each other. And I think at the end of the day, as time goes on, you begin to see results at times going, because I have come to realize is this business, it is not a get rich quick scheme. You have to put in the work and trust the process. So I will encourage everybody, we should continue putting in the work. We should continue working hard. If it's not working, it's okay to call a friend and ask for ideas, and just keep moving on. One day it will be your turn. All right. Thank you. I hope somebody learned something.
Okay, absolutely. Thank you so much for sharing so broad and wide. I resonate with almost everything that you mentioned, and the fact that this business is not a get rich quick scheme. We come online, we talk about it, and so many people out there will be like, is maybe they think is a kind of business that they would come and will not put in the work. you
Yeah.
know when you come across people like that, there are some kind of question that they ask you, that this one is not even ready to learn. All they
Yeah.
are concerned about is their first question: when will I start earning? Like, how much will
Yeah.
I start earning? I'm like, is this business is not for you, you know. And people like that, it's good to know them so that they don't just waste your time for no reason. Like, you talk about time management,
Yeah.
because in this business, if you don't reserve your energy, manage your time properly, there are some people that are not patient enough to follow
Mm-hmm.
the due process, but they just want to engage you. Like, taking for instance, somebody that knows, you know, this business will start from watching the webinar. They will be
Yeah.
like, they're not even ready to watch the webinar. They want you to start telling them everything in
Everything about it.
verbatim. I'm like, if you cannot create time to watch a webinar of 90 minutes, now we even have the one of 20 minutes. You're not ready to watch. You want me to be the one to explain it. This is a business. It is not an employment.
Yeah.
Even if you are going for employment, you prepare yourself, you do your resume, you prep yourself for interview and stuff like that. Not to talk of a business that is, you know, a lifetime decision. So, for people out there, people are succeeding in this business, and that is why we have the confidence to come in here, provided that you are ready and willing to learn.
To
We have
learn.
all the, you know, we have everything in here. We have the training, we have the video based training, we have the community support, we have the mentors. We are all mentors here, provided you are ready to learn. I tell you, this is a business opportunity that you can use to retire yourself as early as you want, provided you are ready to put in the work. This business has retired people in their 20s, in their 30s, in their 40s, and yours, you know, will certainly not be an exception if you are truly willing to learn. We are all mentors here. You can connect with us through our website, and we'll be ready and, you know, willing to guide you through taking the right step for you to begin your own business. And I will be going to Annette. Annette, please, over to you.
All right. Thank you so much, for looking. Wow, ladies, that's a lot of insights and, nuggets to learn from. And I know that, we are in the business already, but I feel like, I always learn so much from you guys. It's a learning process, but at the same time, for those people who are watching, there's a lot of things that you can learn when you have the right community, the right people at your right hand or your left hand to hold your hand so you can be able to learn. Instead of coming to repeat the mistakes, you already know that somebody who has gone ahead of you, they're ready to help you through, to overcome the challenges, of course. And here is where we get to be very vulnerable, by the way, to share that there's challenges. Okay, this business is not all roses. Okay, we go through the moments where we have to step back and get to rebuild ourselves. And that, I will say that we have an amazing platform that helps you with every kind of challenges you're going through. But again, I will say that if you're not ready to learn, as the ladies have shared here, you're not ready for the business. But if you're already stuck, you're tired, you feel like you need something else, this is where we get it from. And there's so many challenges out there. But I was laughing when a lot of people say, like, this lady's here. If I look at you all, I would not say there's anybody shy. From the moment I'm looking at everybody right now, I don't see anybody that is shy. But I know, because starting the journey with you guys, I know that I look back and I'd be like, I mean, it's happening. you know it might mean that somebody who is very shy, very introverted, can come out here and shine in the digital space. We have seen that happen, and actually a lot of people in our platform, they always introduce themselves as introverted people, shy people. And when you look at them right away, you will say that, how you will not believe it. If you scroll our pages down, you will see the journey, how it's been for you know me. For over 1 year, 5 months, I've been coming out here sharing this opportunity. And a lot of people see it as, oh, maybe it's not for me. I don't want to try. But I you we see them. They have the background. We have, the top fans. You will be a top fan, but you don't know, because you come and watch and go. You come and watch and go. You don't say anything. There's people who do not comment anything, but they will come right into your inbox and say, my sister, how do you do this? I
Yeah.
want to start, but I'm shy. I don't know how you do it, but I'm interested. And that's when we take it up from there. We have people who never had a Facebook page, TikTok, Instagram, name them all. They never had a page, but they are thriving and shining in the digital space. At first I used to think, having to have social media platforms where I used to scroll on other people pages and look at how, people will get those bad comments. I'm like, I am not ready. My mind is not ready to get a bad comment on my post because probably it will frustrate me and I will be stressed. But I will say that, I mean, since I started for 1 year, 5 months, I haven't seen any bad comment. So that tells you that it's not all about, looking at other people's platform and feel like you will get those bad comments that will really destroy you. There's people who come with an intention. Not everybody will come and give a bad comment. Depending on what you're saying, then you will get a bad comment. But here is where we are running a legitimate business online. It's not comedy show that we come to do here. We have our 9 to 5. We have, careers that we work. But getting, feeling like, we are always stuck and finding this opportunity online, why not? I mean, if I tell you that I was working multiple jobs, 3 to 4 jobs as a nurse, and coming out here and finding that there's a better way out that I can do without working multiple jobs, I don't think there's somebody who is still working multiple jobs that will hear that and will still feel like they will still need to sit at their comfort zone at working multiple jobs, working long hours. As from a nurse's perspective. But here is where we are sharing that, you can overcome the challenges. There's so many ways you can overcome the challenges, and I know these ladies have shared a lot of that with you, but I don't want to keep repeating. But there's so many ways that you can be able to overcome the challenges. And if you're ready to overcome the challenges and you're ready to put in the work, I don't think there will be any problem at all. Because, let's be real, some days will feel rough, but at the same time, you will find that some days will be better than the tough days. So here, whether you see people winning or you are winning or not, as long as you put in the work, as long as you're showing up consistently, you will see it eventually. You will see that breakthrough come through to your life. So I will say that, there's a lot of things that you look at. Of course, there's a lot of growth, as I've shared. And again, if you embrace that growth part of it, we've been celebrating, and especially myself, showing up and happening to be at the convention live with thousands and thousands of people who are thriving in the online space. I mean, I saw it as a dream, but finally, my dream came through this year, especially celebrating together with my other business partners at the convention. 51st, it's not 5 years, but 51 years in the business. The companies have been out there even before I was born. That's just an amazing part to know that, this business has helped thousands and thousands of people to break free from the 9 to 5 grind. And a lot of people have retired and doing this business full time, and that's all of us's wish. And we are here, overcoming challenges every day and showing up consistently for us to be able to run our business in the online space, because this is our store and we have to show up every day. you know this is where we simply scale up our business. We focus on different strategies that we share from our platform. And of course, every day is a learning day. If you're ready to learn, and if you're ready to spare 1 to 2 hours a day, you can overcome the challenges. You are shown the blueprint is available that everybody else has used to overcome the challenges, to be able to stay consistent. So you can use that same blueprint that everybody else is using for you to be able to, start your business and see it actually grow. And here is where, instead of investing in so much mentorship out there, if I share with you guys how much I've invested in private coaching and mentorship, you'll be surprised. But right here is where I've found my own freedom, especially knowing that I invested at one time last year and I did not have to invest again. I'm still using the system and it's available for me. And here is where you don't try to figure out by yourself. You have a mentor, you have a coach, you have a great community of like-minded people who are ready to help you thrive as well. So you're not growing the business by yourself. It's your business, but at the same time, you have a community that is growing together with you. So here is where you can help yourself so you can avoid so much mistakes and stay ahead of the curve. So if you're someone out there, you're willing to show up every single day, you're willing to step out of your quiet place, your comfort zone, and you're ready to scale up your business and start an online business, here is where we can take you through the journey for you to avoid the challenges and, of course, so many mistakes that we've been through. I know that the ladies have shared. I don't want to share those, all the challenges. But here is where I'm telling you that if you see successful people out here, I know everybody on this platform, or even the people who are watching, know someone that you look up to in the online space. But if you see them, they're not, you admire them, or I have a lot of people that I admire, but I would not say that, they everybody goes through the struggles, but at the same time they succeeded. They were able to succeed through the challenges. So if you feel like you're not ready, or it's not for you, you feel like you're not enough, you're not ready for the challenges, let me tell you, that's, after the challenges, that's where the breakthrough happens. It's always like that, whether you like it or not. After the challenges, you will always see the breakthrough. And here is where we say that, if you're ready to get started and you're ready to put in the work, you're ready to escape your comfort zone, you're ready to stop doing the 9 to 5 routine that you've been grinding, working the same way over and over again for how many years now. Here is where you can get started. You can start an online business and be ready to take up the challenges. And let me tell you, after the challenges, you will always see a breakthrough. If I've seen that, and I know that many of you out there can see it. So if you're out there, you're ready, you've been watching us for the longest 1 year, 5 months, and I'm still here showing up for my business every single day. Here is where I tell you that there's so much more in the digital space, and it's not going anywhere anytime soon. If you're out there, you're still thinking that, internet, AI is here and it's going to disappear tomorrow, that's where I would tell you you need to rethink again, because online businesses are here to stay, and you need to get plugged in into a proven system that will help you break free from the 9 to 5 grind. And here is where I'm just finishing up by saying thank you so much for watching. And I know that there's a lot of people watching. I just wanted to give a shout out. I know Nisi Digital, thank you for watching. I see Andy Digital, thank you for watching. Richard, you said hello. Thank you so much for always coming back to watch our live sessions. BitK, thank you for your support. Lady Josepha, I see you. Thank you for watching. FSS, I see you as well. Thank you so much for your support. So thank you so much for the opportunity. Back to you, Foluke.
All right. Thank you, Boss Lady, for sharing those wonderful and amazing nuggets. And I believe our viewers, that stay with us since the beginning till now, you must have learned one thing or the other. And for those that will be catching the replay, the whole essence that we are talking about here is for you to take that decision of you starting something. Because in this world that we have at the moment, relying on one source of income is just like a time bomb, especially for families, because there's no job security out there, and whatever you start in your own name is what truly belongs to you. That's paid employment you wake up to, you go there all the time, all those overtime and all those shifts we pack. We are just building somebody's legacy. But the one you create time to build for yourself, even though it may be not be so easy, not because we've shared a lot of challenges here this evening. That is to tell you that starting a business is like trying to build a house, trying to scale through the challenging phase of that, building something that can eventually become yours. And if you don't stay the challenges, if you don't stay, to face the challenges and ensure that you pull through, there is no way success can follow. Because everybody that is successful today have one story, have one challenges or the other to share. It doesn't always come so easy from
I think Fulinkes is off.
Yes, and probably her internet threw her off.
Yeah.
Yes. So Thank you so much, viewers, for watching. And we were just finishing up, rounding up for this session for tonight. And Lady Nisi said, an amazing business opportunity. Happy I gave it a try. Thank you so much for your support,
I think
Nisi.
Funke
And
Funke is back now. Let her wrap
are
up.
you back? Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
can
go
you
ahead
hear me
and
now?
Yeah, we
Yeah, I
can
yes.
hear
think
you.
my
You went off.
okay. My network was actually lagging. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll be rounding off shortly because we've really taken time. But I just want to like address people out there. That's what I was talking about
Mhm.
initially. If you think that you are seeing these ladies, you are seeing so many ad, it is because it is working. If it
Yeah.
is not working, people will not put their faces out there. So it is high time that you overcome your fear and your skepticism, like fear of how can I do this? Fear of if I come into this, what will people say? People don't pay your bills. Nobody fool your bills. Somebody was saying something. As funny as it sounds, it is true that if you think you're shy, you don't want to talk about what what you've seen that is helping you to succeed and to extend that to others. Tell somebody to like lend you or borrow you $100. The whole story will change. That is to tell you that what it's yours is what it's yours. Nobody is paying your bill, so it is high time you get over your fear. It is high time you deal with that self-doubt. A lot of people out there that are yet to start their business, it is because of self-doubt, just sabotaging your own very self. It is high time you come out of that and know that your destiny is in your hand, like that saying goes. And it is actually true. If you don't take your own destiny in your hand, if you don't tell yourself that the energy that I have to work 2, 3 jobs today, will I still have that same energy in the next 5 years? Will I still have that same energy in the next 10 years? If you don't sit yourself down to think about certain things, because the energy will always not be there. That is the truth. But here, this is a business we are all building, because we said it earlier, it is not a get rich quick scheme. It is not the day you plant your seed that you begin to harvest it. You have to plant it, nurture it, water it, till the point it will begin to pay you. But I tell you, for people to be retiring in their 30s, in their 40s in this business, it means that if you put 3, 4, even if it is going to take you 5 years of effort, hard work, planting, watering, and nurturing, for you to retire early, I think it is still better than working the next 20 years till you attain retirement age, or even much more than that, before you can say you want to have rest. Because this life, it is one, like, right? And you just, if you don't plan yourself in a way that you will live the best life possible, you just see yourself working and working and working. And if you work till 60 years, the energy is not even there. Even if you are gathering money, when will you be able to enjoy it? So I think there's sense in balancing things up. Even as you are working that 9 to 5, we are not saying quit your job. I still work my 9 to 5. My background is in finance. We have nurses in this session. As you're doing that job, right, build something for yourself by the side. That is what we are preaching, so that you don't continue to like depend on paycheck that is never enough. No matter how you try to stretch it, it is never enough. Stop complaining that you don't have time. All of us here, we don't also have that time. We all have 24 hours in a day, and we still create 2, 3 hours to build our business by the side, because we know in the long term it is for us. Our name tag is on it. Nobody is taking it from us. We can pass it down to our children, because the work I'm doing at the moment, all of my children, none of them is interested in going into finance. They already have what they want to do, right? That is to tell you that that job we're doing, we cannot pass it on to our children. But in this business, we have the legacy part of it. So many coaches, so many leaders in our business have attained that, such that this business begins to pay them for life. And that is what we are building here. We are talking about building legacy, not just talking about, that paycheck that will fizzle away even before the next one comes. So think about it for yourself. Think about the future. Think about, your children. because we all are immigrants. Most of us are immigrants. We come here, we know how it took us to come here. We don't want that same round of struggle to continue for our children, because coming here, we cannot even start from where we left off from back home. You have to like start from the scratch. So that is what we are talking about, so that you start building something by the side. And we always say it, you will not have to do it all by yourself, because these ladies here today have talked about the supportive community. We have it here. We have the supportive community, we have the training, we have the guidelines, we have everything that you need to launch your business, to run it and be successful here. That is the same blueprints that we, is handed over to us. That is the same training that we all are using. And anyone out there that is ready to start their business today, that is the same thing you are going to have access to. We don't gatekeep here. Any information that is making A to succeed in this business is 100% available to B to use the same information to succeed, provided you are ready to put in the work, to take your business like your life depends on it, and to know that this business you are building is for yourself, and to allow your why, because that is the major thing, your why, to push you beyond boundary. That is what we are talking about here. So it's all about mindset. It's all about knowing what you want. It's all about, being true to yourself and knowing that you don't necessarily have to continue depending or living on paycheck to paycheck. And that will be all for this evening. And if you are out there watching us, or you'll be catching the replay, we all have our websites, on this on our pages right now. From whatever page you are connected to us, what we require of you to learn more about this business and for you to have access to our information session is just your name and your email, your valid email. Just provide it, and you will be sent the link to watch the webinar, so that you can be able to take an informed decision. And so many people out there that are always saying, do I need money to start business? My brother, my sister, this is a business. Every business requires capital, but nobody is holding anybody to ransom here, because you have to get our the first package for 149, and 149 is just a token that anybody can blow away. It's just at a store, when you visit a store for once. But when you invest that 149, you are like securing access to an information that is able to change your life forever. So you have to pay the 149 to assess what this business is all about, in terms of, because we've talked about it, the company we partner with is already 51 years. When there is a company, that tells you there is a product. So you learn about the company, you learn about the products we have, and the commission plan of how we get paid. That is what your 149 will give you access to before you go ahead to decide if this business is actually a perfect fit for you or not. So stop standing in your own way. If every one of us here today are doing it, I tell you, you too can do it. We've talked about a lot of challenges this evening, but challenges are part of the process. They are not the end to the road. So stop looking at the challenges as they may be or they may seem. Look at the success that is always at the end of the tunnel. And the key we are talking about here is that we have the support, we have the system that can help you to succeed. Just have that self-belief in yourself that you can do it. If we are doing it, you also can do it. If thousands of people across the globe are succeeding with this same system that has been in existence for over 50 years, you also can succeed, when you come in to join this business. And at this point, I would just want to say thank you, ladies, for making yourself available for this session this evening. Thank you, our viewers, for as many that will be watching the replay. Thank you for catching up with the replay, and we will be seeing you again, God willing, next week Tuesday. So have for yourself a wonderful evening, and stay blessed. Bye.
Thank
ladies.
you. Bye, ladies. Have a good night.
Thank you. I'm great host. See you next week.
Okay. Bye.